Previously on A-Listers.
Hey, so how to make them work for us?
Guys, you have got to watch this video.
Feel the pulse, live the experience.
If you like the video,
Don't be like Zata!
So please vote. Please. Please.
Good morning, gentlemen, and welcome to day 2 of the search for our top 3 A-listers. I have a feeling that quite a few of you are really going to enjoy the first challenge for today. Challenge number 4 is dress to impress. Well, as you know, Quangxia are a leading luxury fashion retailer of brands like D Squared, Y-3, Bathing Ape, and of course, Hugo Boss. And your challenge, if you wish to accept, is you'll be presented with a particular scenario for which you have to dress for. You'll be given 15 minutes flat to dress yourselves for success. And after those 15 minutes, you'll be subjected to the fashion scrutiny of Calvin, who's the director of fashion for Quangxia, and Janie, who's the director of fashion for August Man magazine. Calvin, what are you looking for in this?
Definitely fashion sense, and how they're going to coordinate the clothes as befitting to the occasions they'll be given.
Absolutely, and that's part of your criteria, guys. Janie, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for the X factor, how they put the looks together and how suited it is for the brief.
There you have it, guys. Your criteria is set in place. Are we ready to dress to impress?
Yeah!
Let's go for it.
this one here.
Someone needs class. How's this?
So, gentlemen, your 15 minutes is now up. And it's time for your first little critique. Arnaud, if you would please step up.
Well, his jeans are very nice, the fit is good, and I like the fact that he paired 2 belts together. That's rather innovative. The shoes are really nice with this tapered style. Unfortunately, from the torso onwards, some of it is wrong, I find it too heavy. You never match denims with denims. It's really very 80s, this look. And
A little bit wham.
yes, a little bit wet. So we never...
Nothing wrong with wham.
Yeah.
Stephen, right here. Hi.
Hi.
Calvin.
Stephen looks good actually. Just that something about the jeans is oversized. I think the belt could perhaps be a bit more tasteful, something less flashy.
And I'd like to call Christian up here first.
For me, I think, Christian, what you've done really well is to put together the little details. Even the grey of your shoes, that's interesting without being too over the top. So that's what I really like about the outfit.
While I think everything is really well pulled together, there's something very pimp daddy about this look. Because in my mind, a brand manager should sort of look slightly less oil baron and slightly more sort of like hip. Next up, Jane.
The size is a bit wrong. His calves are coming up so much. That's really.
Where is he?
He's wearing a jacket size that is really too short and too small for him.
I asked for 48. Where is he?
I like the fact that he chose these shoes. They are my favorite in the collection because it's bi-tone, 2 colors. It's really
Scored
fun.
points, scored points.
Yeah.
Well, the pattern mixing is very good. Bag's an interesting touch, but maybe you could have gone with maybe a carry-on or a tote.
You start second guessing yourself a little bit. You're walking around, you're trying to remember what you've seen in the magazine and trying to think what they're going to be judging you on. So yeah, it was kind of rushed.
Mark.
Oh, it's a very nice grey suit, which is different from what everybody else has chosen. I have a little bit of an issue with the bag because you're carrying a brown bag, but you're wearing black slip-on loafers. So I know that Boss probably has a really nice range of navy blue bags, which actually might have gone better, or black ones. Brown stands out a little bit too much.
Justin.
I really like Justin's outfit actually because of the colour pop. He wouldn't look out of place walking down the street in Tokyo.
I think this outfit is really perfect, and that nice man bag, the messenger bag, is something that's really nice. Yeah.
The booze bag.
Yes, the booze bag.
Come on up, Joel.
I think that what he has thrown together looks quite nice. I mean, you can't go wrong if it's all black, but there's a bit of texture. And what do you have around your neck? It's a muffler, right?
This is a hoodie scarf. So when it gets cold and chilly.
How cool is that? Okay, yeah, that's nice, practical.
Benjamin, if you would please step forward. Calvin.
There's something about the top that looks like a bit of like a tourist. I think that he should fold up his pants a bit neater. I think you want them to be a bit cropped, right?
Jenny, what do you think?
Well, I definitely like the socks. The fact that you've got patterned socks and then you've cuffed it up just to show it just a little bit. The fit of the jacket is not quite right for you either.
Gentlemen, I just want to remind you that you will get another 5 minutes after this in which to make any changes. The major critique will actually happen through the use of video footage and photographs. So we really need to see you from all of your best sides.
I found it quite challenging as it was. Hugo Boss being quite a big, such a big range to choose from.
Even more than the comments, I think to have a little bit of time, we are not in the rush to choose things, we can just look at ourselves, rest a bit and have time to think. That was also really helpful.
I took the feedback I got, threw something different on, so I hope that's enough to get me across the line.
Well, I think I pulled off the thing quite nicely. I felt good about it, but I really don't know what the other contestants did with the other scenario, so it's hard to say really.
Well, that's it. We're done with challenge number 4, Dress to Impress. And I have to say it was really very entertaining for us to see all of you try to dress to impress us. Now, this is your final critique. You had 15 minutes in each store. You had an additional 5 minutes in each store if you thought that you needed to make those changes. And what we were looking for was, of course, your ability to pull this outfit together, suitability to occasion, and of course, your creative flair. All right, so this was at D squared. Arnaud, on the left, of course, is the before, and on the right is the after. Calvin.
It looks so much cleaner now. I like the fact that you have lost the tie, so much nicer now.
I think the silhouette is so much better and with the jacket.
Yeah.
I really like the layering. The only thing I wasn't so keen about was the fact that you had black belt with brown shoes.
Our next slide is Stephen.
The jeans are much nicer now. It's a bit more tapered. It's not oversized. He's lost the big buckle belt, which I felt was a bit too much before.
So we're moving smoothly into Hugo Boss, and our first model is Christian.
I thought this look was still one of the best because he thought about everything all the way down to tapering his pants, the silhouette.
I think it would have been better if you actually taken out the coat and showed us more of the inside because you really thought through the whole process.
Nabil!
I'm not sure why he looks like a flying crew from Singapore Airlines as well. Like, he's done some tapering of his pants as well, so that's good.
Moving on to Y-3. Joelle.
Visually interesting, and it suits the brief perfectly.
Sam!
I didn't know why Sam changed his outfit because I definitely preferred what he had before. It was so much nicer.
Bathing Ape.
From anthropologists to hiking in the Alps, what can I say? It's really much better, yes. I'm sure meeting Nigo, he would have been very impressed by this overall.
If you're going to make an impression on Nigo, that would be it. So I thought that was quite good.
Porn.
It's not very impressive because you're really meeting Nigo and he really likes something very, very, you know, that's not his kind of style. Yeah.
It is his clothing.
But you went to pick the most basic ones, that's what I meant. Yeah. This is not really the bathing ape essence. Yeah.
I really like the fact that you actually took Benjamin's jacket and reworked it. Thank you all so much for allowing us to critique you and for having so much fun in each of the stores and getting dressed up and taking all the little tweaks on board. And the overall winner of this challenge, Stephen. Calvin, if you would do the honors as the fashion director of Quanxia to give Stephen his fabulous $400 voucher. Thank you. And to all of you guys, nothing is in vain. 20% discount for everybody from Quanxia. Well done.
Well, my wife's going to be very proud of this. She's the one that always dresses me, tells me when I look sloppy or tells me when I look good. So she's going to be completely surprised that I'd actually won this challenge completely.
On the next webisode of A-Listers. That's right, it's gonna get really hot in this kitchen.